Think about the squares. That might be a little bit second, but you can do it. Okay? All right. Just think about that, okay? As far as you need to improve your ability to know the board if you want to calculate a high level. Does that make sense? All right. So he plays bishop b5 and you play d6. That's a little bit passive, but it's okay. I'm not going to go too much in the open right now. Let's just make a few moves. Bishop d7, very good. Somebody smells like Starburst. Who's eating Starburst? That smells delicious. All right. Knight takes, bishop d7. He takes, and he takes. So big trade. At the end of it, whose position is probably a little bit better here? White or black? White. Those are your weaknesses, right? Double the pawns, isolated a pawn. So that's one of the reasons why we don't want to defend the center pawn with d6, like how you did. And I'm not going to go too much into it, because we can talk a lot about a lot of openings. But I'll say that this is the Rory Lopez, Spanish. And one of the things to realize about this bishop move is I'm not actually threatening to take and take. Because you have a trick here. You know what it is? Boomtown. That's right. Or this move. They both work to double attack. So if you know that, let me ask you then, why are you playing d6? Why are you playing this move? To defend the center. There's no reason to. The way you want to defend it is aggressively because you already know he takes it, so you play this move, a6. Now if he takes it, he may still be doubling your pawns, but it's not like the other scenario where you have weak double pawns and isolated pawns. Here you actually have an open center, an open space. Okay, and he still, again, he can't take it because you can fork it with the pawns, as we know, tactically. So the point is that you don't want to defend passively, which, by the way, blocks your bishop, it pins your own knight. It doesn't do good things for your position when you can actually be aggressive and just attack. And then if he backs up, you can actually continue to attack. You don't need to worry about him taking you because of your own counter. All right? So I guess your mom's making a video there, which is good. But you'll be able to look at that later and remember what I'm saying. But it is important. Okay? So d6, d4, chop, chop. Will you tell him to be careful? Sign almost fell on you. It's okay. I just didn't want the sign to fall on you. Knight takes, bishop d7. Everybody gets three. Knight c3, knight f6. Cackle, bishop e7. Bishop f4, you cackle. He plays e5. I like this move e5, you know, because he's further isolating your pawns. If you take it and he takes it, now you've got a real weakness. These are real pawn problems, as I call them. Okay? I got 99 problems, and a pawn is one of them. It's a reference that you don't need to get. All right? But you may be able to get away with this if it wasn't for the queen take. If you could, you'd like to move the knight and gain a tempo so you could deal with this differently. But this is a good move by you. You take it, he trades, rook f takes.
Yeah, just to keep pressure.
Bishop takes e5, knight d5, and tease no. Boomtown. Now this is okay for you because in the end you'll win your pawn. So I like it. I don't really know that he got the best out of that. I mean, if we evaluate, we traded our double C pawns for two healthy. I know we still have an isolated game pawn, but I don't know. I'm happy about that. So let's just back up and make sure we're learning as much as we can and ask ourselves after queen takes d8, rook f takes d8, bishop takes. What should he have done here? Maybe instead of trading, maybe he should make a different move. What's funny is it seems weird. Or even a move like with the rook. The point is you don't want to take and undouble pawns. You never want to trade healthy pawns for ugly pawns, for sick pawns. You don't want to do that. So this, it would have been better if you take, he can take, and you've got these long-term issues here. So I might have actually done that, moved my knight to a surprising square to keep trying to deal with his weaknesses. I'm threatening c4 by the way. Maybe. So he takes it, and he takes it, and then he backs up, and you take here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I take c2. With a to c1, and you take it. Often, a battle for open files is like a game of chicken. Or it's like not blinking. I told you that. I haven't gone over another game, right? It's like a staring contest. The last thing you want to do is give your opponent the open file. It's like winning first. Now let me ask you this. After you take and he takes, can you play this? Can you play that move?
Now his bishop is great.
No, right? Which is winning. So you can't play that move. So let me ask you, why did we trade? It's like, it's a game of tension. Imagine what's going on, the fight for the open file. It's like building up pressure on a dam, and the water is trying to bust through so you can get control of the open file. You don't want to let the dam break through and the water rush. You gotta protect it and build up. And by the way, if you play that move, the table might be turned. Now you're threatening to take here. So he may not have a great way to deal with that. If you end up getting the open file, you'll be the one with the rook on the second rank, and you'll be the one with back rank threats.
Yeah.
If he gets the open file, then if he gets the open file, then the opposite is true, and he's got a lot of damage he can do. All right? You know what commodities are? You know what a commodity is? You know what a stock is?
That tells me that you're
Okay, a commodity is like fruit. It's like oil and oranges and like rice. It's like natural resources, like food, okay? So if there's not many oranges to go around, an orange is more valuable because everyone wants it, right? So supply and demand is what makes commodities different than stocks, all right? It's a principle. Here's the point. An open file is like a commodity, all right? The less there are, the more valuable they are. All right? And because there's only one open file in this position, I'm telling you right now, I'm not trying to over-dramatize this point, but you giving up this open file is why you lost this game. Okay? You were doing great against a player that's probably 700 points higher rated than you. Almost 650, right? And this is very simple. This is why you're going to lose the game, because this is a fantastic advantage. Whereas if you build up and you end up owning it, the opposite may have been true. And if he takes it, he can do some things to try to defend and kind of hold on, but this is a good rook. And you can put pressure on different points. It's a very powerful choice. You know, if he tries to defend first this way, you may even take and play d4. I don't know. So you can decide if you want to trade rooks or do something else. The whole position changes if you're the one with the open file. So commodities, one day you're going to learn a little bit about finances and the economy, economic principles and this sort of thing, and you're going to remember this conversation about commodities. Supply and demand, that's what makes it, that's what drives it, is supply and demand. So supply and demand means if there's less, it's more valuable. All right? There's only one open file here. If we had two open files, give me an example, it may not be as important that he gets this file because you can put your rook on an open file. Just giving an example, okay? But because there's only one, this ends up being such an important principle that you lost that file. That's why you lose this game. And I can already look ahead and see. Okay? Now he's coming in. Rook takes. He plays f6, and he just backs up. It's a good place for his bishop. But here he comes, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't challenge the file.
Right? You're never going to take there.
So you play king f7. No, he plays rook d8. Oh, look at this. He gives it up. Big mistake for him. He should just defend this and then be able to bring it down. But okay, he goes here. He's doing the same thing. He wants the open file. He's trying to steal it. And it may not be as important for him because you're on the defensive right now. The file was this guy over here is taking. Okay?
4 moves.
So rook e1, and he ends up, I already saw it, he gets back to his a3.
Right, you gotta always have a plan.
Rook c8, but only after you give it to him again. Here's how you won. H4, and then you turn
here to carry out.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay. Rook c1.
You're kind of in trouble a little bit. After 94.
Okay, so you played king up, but he took and you're down a piece. So in the end, I guess I have to eat my words a little bit that the open file isn't the immediate reason you lost. You did make a blunder, right? But that whole talk we had about the importance of challenging the open file may even be more important for future games than this one. Because hopefully you won't make a blunder like this. This is just really simple, not asking yourself, what's my opponent going to do next? What's my opponent going to do next is much different than why did he go there. When kids first learn chess, all they learn is why did he go there, which implies your opponent has already moved and you're asking why did he go there. The next step is actually to think, if I go there, what will he do next? So it implies already you're thinking one step further forward. What will he do next? So if you make a move without thinking, just very simply, what's my opponent's next move? Just, what's the next move? I was taught that, and it's actually incredibly valuable. If you think about it, no chess game can be lost if you see your opponent's next moves and threats. You know, maybe it's at a high level, maybe it's a lot of moves ahead, but it's the same thing. got to ask
would have
yourself
been a lot
what
better.
next. Your opponent made a big mistake just to give this up. He could have been dominated
one
right
you
with the
away.
open
Your
file.
original plan. Remember mine we took 4?
But okay,
Now
after
that
this,
combination,
rook to c1,
one you
lose
away.
the piece, and
Very strong position.
the rest is basically history, right?
He made a big mistake.
You make a trade, which I would say is probably a bad idea if you're down a piece, but you don't really have a
My
choice.
thought is that I'm attacking.
And now you do your best with it,
trade.
d4,
So I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to bust it open.
d3, king e4, a4, he's going to get his own pawn going.
Straight off this knight like that. So I'm going to put the other knight. You see how great that would have
b4,
been?
king c6,
That would have
b5.
been really good.
Okay, now after this, we'll stop. By the way, you kept a great score sheet. Okay, fantastic hand writing. You didn't miss a single move.
But
That's
if
good
we're there,
discipline.
I had
Good
done my
focus.
original plan,
Right.
and still done this combination.
You were very close to
I could
having
trade here and get that
a
one
good
right there.
position, a better position in endgame against a player much higher rated, so you're definitely getting
And then
better.
I'm sitting up all
And that's
flips
good.
with it. All
Right, you're on the right track, dude. Challenge the open file. It was a huge mistake to give that up.
Really
It
bad
changes
stuff
everything.
by,
And yeah, you didn't have to
even if
blunder.
he
Your
saved his
opponent had
game,
let you back in the game by giving you back the open file. But
So that would have been.
it's where you started to lose the thread rate.
That's,
Okay?
so how much time did you use?
All right, man. We'll call it a day.